our world of bourbon, we have bottles that look like this and bottles that look like this. Where do they fall in the rankings? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today is going to be a fun one because we are going to be ranking bottles of bourbons and their designs. Now, before we get into my rankings, as always, I want to know what your favorite bottle designs are down in the comments below, and let me know what you think of my ranking systems. Make sure you guys drop that like, leave that comment like I said down below, smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We're also doing a 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and check out that link down below for the Patreon. We are doing our first barrel pick for as little as $2 a month. You can join in on the Patreon, get first access to the barrel pick, get into the bourbon raffle if you do end up purchasing one of those bottles from the pick, and also fun things happening over there, a bunch of different giveaways and stuff along those lines. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alright, so on our screens we see the ranking system. I went ahead and selected over 75 different bottles of bourbons with different designs and put them on a wheel, and we ended up with these 20 bottles in front of us. And we are going to be starting off with a big heavy hitter here. This is the Russell's Reserve 15 year. Now, I have this bottle and I love the design. I love the dark blue, almost purple aspect of it. I love the deep dark bronze that the 15 has, but I think it's got too much paper on it. And I think that because of that, I'm gonna have to throw the Russell's Reserve 15 year in the B tier. I think that if it had some more etching on the bottle, I think it could definitely move up in that ranking from A, maybe even S, but because it's a sticker, I'm throwing it in the B tier, and we're moving on to what it looks to be the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful bottle. I love the burnt red orange sticker on the label, the gold, the etching's absolutely beautiful. I could contemplate throwing it in the S tier, but I think I'm going to put it in the A tier for right now, and I think it's the number one in A tier. Let's move into our third bottle here, and it looks like we're going to be having Rock Hill Farms, and this is a beautiful bottle. You guys know that this is probably the bottle that is starting this entire ordeal up for bottle designs. I love the etching on this bottle. You know, again, could throw it in A tier, but I do love that big heavy topper. I love the gold etching on the horses. I love that every single side of this bottle is different, so I'm throwing it in the S tier. That's our first S tier bottle. We've got our next bottle, and man, if you're talking about sexiness on a bottle, it's the Gemma Kentucky 2XO. The only downside to this bottle is you don't know how much you've got left in this bottle, and because of that, I love the gold, I love the embossed gem, I love the smoke black look of this bottle, but because you can't see what's inside that bottle, it drops it down to A tier. It really does for me. Unfortunately, I want it to be S, but you can't see what's inside the bottle. Next up, we've got I.W. Harper 15 year. Now, this bottle is really, really cool. I don't know if I've never had this bottle before, but I have seen it in stores. I love the stippled look that the bottle has. I love the gold diamond on the front. I don't know how heavy that cork is, if it's a plastic cork or if it's a metal cork. If that's a metal cork, that's a weapon. But I think that this is a B tier bottle. I love the look of it. Really, really beautiful. Moving in, we've got another really fun one with some gold embossing, really nice sleek bottle design. This is the Blandon Bow 22 year, and this is a beautiful, beautiful bottle. I love the key design. It's just like the Blanton's bottles. These are, each one is a different key. You collect all the keys, you get to enter the secret society at Blandon Bow. This right here is another A bottle design. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful bottle design that you can't go wrong with. I really don't know what you could change on this to make it S tier. Maybe if you changed up the gold foil on the top, I personally, I don't know why it's not an S tier, but for me, it just doesn't fall in the S tier category. Here we go. We've got our next bottle. We've got the Old Fitzgerald. Now, everybody loves these bottle designs. You know, it's a beautiful decanter. It really is. But other than that, it's really not that special, right? Some people could throw it in B tier. I know some people would throw it in S tier. But for me, it just doesn't do it for me. It's going in C tier. We've got our first C tier bottle. And you guys can let me know in the comments below what you think about that ranking of that bottle. But I personally, it doesn't really do it for me. Let's get into our next bottle. And this one right here is, I don't even have to talk about it. That's the Eagle Rare 25. Absolutely stunner of a bottle. Look at how beautiful that thing is with the silver leafing on the top representing wings. I think this one right here is supposed to represent another wing. I love the design on the top of with the cork. It kind of reminds me of like a fancy cognac or like one of those older style like Macallan 85s or something like that. Absolute S tier bottle. Can't go wrong with that whatsoever. Moving on, we've got Pappy Van Winkle 15 year. And again, for a bottle that is, you know, as dynamic as this bottle is, in my personal opinion, it just doesn't do it for me. I think I could put it in the C tier again, or just like the old Fitz, or I could put it in the D tier because, you know, for a bottle like this, I would think it would have a little bit more etching, a little embossing on there, make it a little bit more elegant with that sticker. It just doesn't do it for me. I think because of that, I'm going to throw it in the C tier. I don't think it deserves D tier because of that. So we're moving on. Let's see what we've got next. Are we 10 in? Or 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? No, this is bottle number 10. We've got the Willet Purple Tops. Again, just like I was saying with the Pappy Van Winkles, give us a little bit more of an embossing, right? You've got too much sticker. The purple is beautiful. And just because of that purple, I'm going to throw it above the Pappy bottles. I love the gold, the purple foil, the shininess of that. I love the design of their logo a little bit more than the Pappy logo with with Pappy on the front smoking a cigar. I think it's a little bit more intricate and elegant. So that is going to be the Willet Purple Top. Next up, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10 bottles down. We got 10 to go. Are we going to have a D tier and F tier? We're going to find out. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure you smash that like button. This is a fun one. Moving on, we've got Blandon's Gold. Now, this is one of those bottles that, you know, I could throw in A tier. I could throw in S tier because of just how beautiful it is. I love the gold horse. I love the etching on the side. This bottle really does it for me over top of like your regular Blanton's offerings, but I don't think I could throw it in the S tier. I think I'm going to have to throw it in A tier. I think that, you know, if we got rid of that gold foil on the top, maybe put etching there as well, just like we did on the side strap around the bottle itself, it could be S tier, but it's a good A tier. It's a good A tier. Let's move on. The birthday bourbon bottles, it's a D tier for me. I hate that design, that fat stubby look. It's got the etching on the side. It just doesn't do it for me. It takes up a lot of space, just like those Willet pot still bottle designs. You know, we think it looks good, but you know, when you think about it, that bottle right there takes up 2 or 3 bottle placings. And I've had a couple samples of these birthday bourbons, and they just don't do it for me. You know, liquid inside the bottle doesn't really matter in this ranking system, but nonetheless, that bottle design for me just doesn't do it for me. An Old Forester birthday bourbon is our first D tier. Moving in, we've got the Master's Keep bottle design. Now these are beautiful box that it comes with, that trifold opening, the embossing of the turkey on the side of the bottle, the etching. Absolutely beautiful bottles. This is falling in that A tier again. Absolute beautiful bottle. Next up, we've got George T. Stagg, and I think that we could probably call all of this the B-Tech lineup. I love, love, love the etching. I love the simplicity of the sticker on the bottom. I think that falls in the S tier just because as you drink more and more of these bottles, you see the on the back from that sticker, the face of that person from that specific BTEC offering. I think that's a nice little hidden Easter egg to these bottles, and I think that, you know, just the simplicity of the logo, centered, embossed on the center, and then that simple bottom sticker really does it for me. Really, really beautiful bottle design. Can't go wrong with those. Next up, we've got the Heaven Hill limited editions. Again, another beautiful box that comes with these bottles. I'm a big cobalt blue fan. Beautiful, beautiful bottle, but I think it's going to have to fall in the B tier. These, you know, for me, for what these bottles are, I think we step away from the sticker and you do a little bit more of an etch embossed design on these, because, you know, you're spending a little bit more money on these bottles. I think that the distiller should possibly, most likely, do a little bit more with the bottle design. Just really doesn't have much offering for me other than I like the color blue that this bottle sticker has on it. Let's move on to our next bottle, the Frank August, and this right here for me is an absolute S tier bottle. Can't go wrong with that design. Absolute, talk about sleek and just like beautiful. Nothing on the bottle, no sticker, no nothing, just a little bit of an engraving of Frank August on the bottom, and then that cork. That is a true weapon of nature on that bottle right there. If you're looking for my personal opinion on a decanter bottle and you finish a Frank August, in my personal opinion, much better than the old Fitz decanter bottle. This right here, really, really beautiful over top of this old Fitz bottle. In my personal opinion, 10 times better. Next up, we've got the Blantons, the regular Blanton's offering. For me, because of the sheer nature of the bottle, I guess I have to throw it in B tier, but I think that, you know, with the other offerings, I think the Blanton straight from the barrel sticker design is a little bit better. The Blanton's Gold, to me, was just 10 times better. I'm throwing it below the Blanton's Gold. It just doesn't belong in A tier. I like the bottle design itself. I don't like the tan sticker strap around the bottle, though. Just doesn't do it for me. Again, another really nice decanter bottle if you get rid of that sticker, in my opinion. Next up, Eagle Rare Tenure. This is a C tier bottle for me. It's gone through a couple iterations of the designs. I think I like the previous bottle design a little bit more than this one. You know, the new one here just has the age 10 year on the bottle. I like the simplicity of not having the 10 year up front and center on the bottle. It was on the back of the bottle. But I just, for me, not the biggest Eagle Rare bottle design fan. I like the etching of it all. I like that there's really no stickers on it. It just doesn't have anything that is like eye-catching in my personal opinion. Next up, we've got the Four Roses limited edition bottles. This is an A tier bottle in my opinion. Absolutely love, love, love this design. You guys know I'm not the biggest Four Roses juice fan, but this bottle is absolutely beautiful. Love it so much. The embossed roses on the front, the four roses in gold. I like that bolder shoulder style of bottle, and that's why that gets A tier. And then we move into another bold shoulder. We've got the Michter's Tenure. That's an S tier bottle in my personal opinion. I love the wax on the top. I love those broad, bold shoulders on the top of the bottle. It's sleek. I love the glass. The glass, in my personal opinion, is really, really beautiful. When you move into that bottom of the bottle, you got a nice, thick, deep, dense glass offering on the bottom of that bottle that, you know, for me, I think that it's just really, really beautiful. So there are those 20 bottles. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this ranking of these 20. We'll do these going forward. If you guys enjoyed this, we'll pull up other offerings. You know, we'll do under $20 bottle offerings, ranking systems, under 50, under 100, over 100. You let me know what you want to see in the comments below. Like I said, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, leave that comment down below. Check the Patreon out for the first barrel pick for the Everyday Drinker Society. But until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this one. This has been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.